I think it centers around, in my mind, this idea of dialogue. And music itself can really be understood as a dialogue. We can think of the interaction between musical lines and musical parts, voices and instruments, kind of symbolically as a dialogue. But when we take a step back from that level, we realize that as the Spiritus Chamber Choir, our dialogue partners, if you will, could be the composer and the score that we're kind of interacting with. Could be the other performers, the audience, the organizers, and even those that are providing financial support. With all of those levels, we are exchanging ideas and sharing work and then coming together through all of that work. More importantly than maybe the musical dialogue is the dialogue that is being facilitated by CHANT in this particular project is the interchange between musical traditions and communities, and in particular with indigenous ways of music. And and we sort of know that in any conversation or any dialogue, we learn about the people that we're dialoguing with. And not only about the topic we're talking about or the music that we're engaging in, but we learn a lot of other things about how these people work, why they do what they do. So those whys and hows, I think, are in some ways even more important than the what itself. And then that forms a basis for understanding, awareness, identification, and potentially even empathy. And I think when we think about artistic projects and musical projects, that creation of empathy is so important because when we have empathy, then our thoughts, our feelings, and potentially even our actions can change. They can move in another direction as a result of that empathy that can be created through a musical experience.